Redick giving up a lot of size. Zion finishes.
If you haven't heard, athletes like Zion Williamson make money even when they don't play. With his $20 million contract and $75 million shoe deal, which was the largest annual value ever given to a rookie, he is extremely wealthy, and his current net worth is $8 million. Despite not playing much last season due to a knee injury, the endorsements piled up with Mountain Dew. In fact, his income per minute is $20. The average American makes over $7 less than that, so in 1 week, he makes almost $75,000 more than the average American and works less. Make sure you stick around for today's video, as we are going to take a look at Zion Williamson's lifestyle and how he spends his millions. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Zion Williamson's $75 million shoe contract with the Jordan brand and his $20 million deal with the Pelicans started his NBA career with more than $90 million. He took his checks and bought many things. The first thing being he bought his brother a brand new Jeep Wrangler. He went to the shop and got a ton of features added to it as well. Many athletes spend their first checks as ways of thanking their family, so Zion Williamson wasn't the only one. This Wrangler was customized, so it cost Zion around $40,000. He did it for his brother though. Although buying gifts for your family is common, not many people can afford $40,000 cars. What a gift! However, he also bought some things for himself, including a large, by large I mean huge, mansion. It cost almost around $950,000. The rent being over $4,000 a month, he decided to offer it up to his parents for his time at Duke and rented the mansion out. Although his contracts guaranteed future money and not all up front, his publicity turned into more money with him filming commercials and more. $950,000 is enough to be set for a long time if you spend it right, but Zion Williamson makes so much that he doesn't have to spend it all perfectly. He filled his driveway with luxury cars and went from Duke to the NBA in style. Speaking of Duke, it is speculated that they paid for him to go to their school with the house and cars, but it has not been proven. Despite these allegations, Zion is still a very rich man, and the next item on the list that he bought will impress you. Despite these allegations, he still lives in the mansion in South Carolina. He currently drives a Jaguar F-Type. The price of this car can reach as high as $103,200. The car is sleek, red, and beautiful, something I would like to drive. His beauty of a car only complements his mansion and further proves how rich this kid is, despite the minimal amount of actual games he's played in the NBA. I'm sure we can all agree that Jaguar is a car brand that anyone would be happy to own, but it also symbolizes being rich because of how much it costs. Not just anyone can buy this luxury sports car. However, it shouldn't shock you that Zion Williamson can. The hype around Zion is insane, which is proven by having the largest rookie's shoe deal for an NBA rookie. The next thing he bought was Greg Monroe's 5-bedroom mansion. It came with 5.5 bathrooms and a Batman painting. His house is large, and the ceilings are high enough for him to move his 6'8" figure around the house. The house cost in the upper half of 6 figures, pricing at around $875,000. For a house, that is a lot of money. Normally, you see large houses on the ocean in California priced around that price range. This just goes to show how much Zion Williamson can afford because of how well he lives. Zion Williamson is limited by his contracts, though. He cannot do many activities that other people take for granted under risk of injury, and due to this, he has to find other forms of entertainment. He decided to land himself in the trailer and/or on the cover of both the new Xbox and coveted PS5's NBA games. Now he gets to play as himself. That is something cool. Zion Williamson doesn't just buy items, he bought his chance to play basketball. He was offered a full ride for football, but loved basketball so much he turned it down, thus costing himself a full ride to college. Looks like that investment in his future paid off. Zion has received so many sponsorship deals that even without the $95 million in contracts, he is still an extremely rich person. His little incident where his sneaker broke mid-game didn't bode well for Nike stock, but it didn't hurt Zion Williams' financial status. Zion's ability to turn down the full ride and hope for a good deal with basketball, which he got at Duke, is what some might call impressive, considering he did this before he had millions. It shows how confident he was in his skills. It also shows how athletic and talented he is because because he was offered full rides for sports that aren't his main sport in basketball. However, Zion Williamson doesn't just spend money on himself and his family. When the NBA was suspended due to the global health situation, he paid the salaries of workers at Smoothie King for 30 days. An act like this in a difficult time is truly remarkable, and Zion has done some amazing things for the world. He paid a lot of money for those employees when they needed it, and not only benefited those employees, he helped keep the company afloat and benefited the economy. His generosity just goes to show what a great person he is, because no one needs the type of money he has, but those stadium workers needed the money to afford to eat after they lost their jobs once games got canceled. Zion Williamson also buys top-of-the-line headphones, as he wears Beats. Beats are known for their sound quality and bass, and it is clear to me that Zion can afford them. He has made public appearances in Beats, and it wasn't under an endorsement deal, meaning that he bought what he wanted. He could have probably received a deal from another company, but he is rich enough to buy whatever headphones he wants. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to buy whatever headphones you wanted? If you look at Zion Williamson's Instagram, it is clear he likes to wear stylish clothing. He spends a lot of money on his outfit so that he can look good for the camera. His photos are taken professionally, indicating that he spent a lot of money on the equipment as well. This seems like a large amount of money to spend on social media, but for Zion, it's not much of a price to pay. As an NBA star, his reputation is important for not just himself, but his team and his future. If he is popular and has a fun social media presence, he will generate a larger fan base and bigger contracts along with more jersey sales. His autograph value will go up, and so will his fan base, thus improving the fan base of whatever team he plays for. Another thing Zion Williamson spends his money on is his girlfriend, Tiana White. She has been referenced as his good luck charm and has known him since high school. Although she isn't a gold digger, she is the girlfriend of a very rich NBA youngster who treats her to expensive dates. Imagine if you were as rich as Zion. All the places you could go. Zion has treated his family, girlfriend, himself, and stadium workers during a time of crisis to things that they all wanted or needed, and his generosity is impressive. He is one of the lucky people because of his income, but he helps other people out as well, because who couldn't use a pick-me-up some days? He thanks his family, who is the reason he is who he is today, with many great gifts, like a Jeep Wrangler or a mansion. And he is good to his girlfriend, who he has known since high school. Zion clearly can afford practically anything he wants with a net worth of $8 million in barely any time, and with money guaranteed to increase in the near future, and most likely more deals. The young, athletic, round one pick superstar is destined for great things. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stick around for the other videos on the channel.